Hello, it's Becky and welcome to Bee Mom. We're making a few changes to the channel and I put a short video ahead of this one so that you can kind of know what's going on. We're Bee Mom homemaking here and we're focusing on healthy eating, so these portions will be under the Bee Mom Baskets playlist. And so I'll make sure I put that in the description, and if there's anything, tools that I'm using that I find helpful or anything like that, I have an affiliate account with Amazon, and so I will link a couple of those things in the description, so if they might be helpful for you, then you can purchase them, and then I get a small little bit off of that to do that, so that'll be good. And today I wanted to show you how easy it was to make a lovely salad, and so we're going to do that. We're going to do two parts. I'm going to show you a recipe for a healthy dressing that you can make that will be low calorie but taste very, very good, especially if you have a sweet tooth like me. This recipe will help to make the salad taste a little bit better because it adds a little bit of sweetness to it. And then the rest will be our yummy veggies. And so the second part, I'm going to show you how easy it is to make a salad, because the dressing will be all ready. I have my meat that I'm choosing to use for this salad already, and I will show you how easy it is to put together a salad so that you can do that, and how pretty it is. You'll see. So that is what we're doing today, and I am very excited. But first, I told you all I would show you. And let me show you. I had to make a new one because I misplaced my other one, but see, I got to put a little bit, I got to color in a little bit. So yay! And you can color things in, you can make goals, you can download apps and see how you're doing. Oh yeah, I would love to hear how you're doing and how things are going, and be encouraging to you, and we can encourage each other that way. So good. So let's get going at our wonderful dressing. Okay, I have a small container because I'm going to pour it into my salad dressing container, and I have a funnel to make that easier. Now this is a special salad dressing container because I got it from my really sweet mom-in-law, and you can find empty containers. You can even find glass ones, but this is a very old one, and it's very special to me because it was a gift. So we're going to be putting it in here. Okay, but we're going to make it in here, and yes, it's going to be a bit liquidy. So we are starting with some light Miracle Whip, and it is 20 calories per table. We're going to put in light Miracle Whip. We're going to put in a little bit of lime juice, and if you have a real lime, that's even better. We're going to put in a little bit of, I am choosing this vinaigrette, but you can choose whatever kind of vinaigrette you got, and we're going to use way less than the recipe, than the serving size calls for, so that will save some calories. So, excuse me, get down. Naughty kitties. Okay, so that's going in. We have some mustard, which is just 5 calories per teaspoon. That's going in, and some soy sauce. And then we have, this is instead of the soy sauce, gives it a bold flavor. This gives it a little bit of a bite, which I like. This adds a little bit of a vinaigrette taste to it. And for some seasonings, so these are the main ingredients to make the bulk of the liquid. And for some seasonings, we have garlic powder, onion powder, little bit of pepper, black pepper, and I'm putting in a little bit of stevia. These are my favorite kind, the Whole Earth brand, which I think you can get from Target if you've got a Target near you. They might sell it at some Walmarts, so you can take a peek there. And so let's get going at this. So So first, we have a couple of tablespoons of our Miracle Whip. Put that off to the side. We have about, and the reason you don't have to measure so much for this is because of the way it's mostly flavors. And so it's what the flavor that you like. So I have about a tablespoon of brown mustard in there. Now for the wet things. Okay. So the Miracle Whip was 20. The brown mustard was 5. So that's 25 calories. Then this is 90 calories per 2 tablespoons, but we're just gonna put 1 tablespoon in. So 1 tablespoon, that's 45 calories. You can measure that if you want to, or you can just eyeball it and be careful not to pour too much. Then we're gonna put a little bit of our soy sauce in. It says 10 calories per tablespoon, but we're just gonna put like a teaspoon in because it's just for flavor, a little bit of flavor. And then there's no calories in our lime juice. And again, we're gonna go easy on it because it's mostly for flavor. And just put a little because it's very tart. But there's a little sweetness in the Miracle Whip, and there's a little, you know, we're adding our stevia packets. And we have our trash, I have a trash plate here. And a little bit of pepper. A little bit of onion powder. Just to flavor, you don't want to overdo it too much. These are kinds of flavors that I like in most of the things that I. A little bit of garlic powder, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to do like a teaspoon. Can you see in my hand? Because it's just a small amount we're making here. And we mix it up. And when you're cooking, if you don't know, and it's fun to do this, and that's great, and I'm glad you trust me, and all of that kind of good stuff. But what you want to do is you want to take a little pinky, and you want to taste. Oh, actually, here's what's funny. I was going to say it's just the right balance, and it's just the right sweetness, but it needs just a tad more tart. And maybe just a touch, like a drop. Not too much. See, we really didn't add any extra calories. So what did we say? 25 and 45. So that's 60 calories just for this. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a couple of tablespoons of water. That way we can pour it in with the rest of our thing, and I'll show you when I put it on. So I'll do that and come right back. So we added a little tiny bit of water, like 2 tablespoons, and we'll set that off to the side. And we will put it in the rest of our. There we are. And what I like to do is mix it up. Okay. Now that's ready for later. Now I wanted to show you how easy this is. I'm going to make my lunch right into my bowl. But I wanted to show you that it's not all that difficult. The vegetables are very low calorie, and we're using all vegetables. Some people call tomatoes fruits, but irregardless, they don't have a lot of calories in them, and so that will keep our calorie count kind of low. So the only things that we have that we're adding to the salad that will add a large amount of calories are going to be some black beans, and it is 120 calories for a half cup, which we are not using a half cup. We are using a quarter cup. So that's 60 calories. And, sorry, it's my kitty. She thinks that the cord is fun. All right, so we're gonna use the bowl so she doesn't get the cord. All right, for this whole can of tuna, which I always get the solid white because I like the taste of it better myself. It's 110 calories, but we're not going to use the whole can. This is what I just added a little bit of Miracle Whip to this. This is about 2 tablespoons of Miracle Whip in that, which remember, it's 20 calories per tablespoon. I'll look that back up for you. So we're probably going to use about half of this, so not 110, but 55 plus the 20, so that's 75. So with our 60, 75, that's 135. And then the only other thing we're adding, because this, remember we said for that one bit that I made for you, it was 75 calories and I added water to it, so that's going to go for 3 or 4 salads. So that's like, I don't know, 20 calories or something. And then we're going to add, this is 110 for a third of a cup, and I don't use that. A third of a cup is 16 tablespoons in a cup. So a third of that is about 5, and I'm going to use about 2. So again, works out to a little less than half. So we're going to give it 50 calories for this. So we're at less than 200 calories, ladies and gentlemen. You can call it 200 calories with the vegetables if you want to. But let me show you how easy it is to put it together. I am going to tear up the romaine lettuce. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go over everything I have, and then I'm going to build it for you so you can see that it's fast. Okay, I'll show you when we start, and then I'll watch the timer on my phone and tell you how long it took to cut up the vegetables and put them into the bowl, and then put the extra things in there. And then I'll tell you how fast that was. So first we have romaine lettuce that we're going to cut up a little bit and tear up. And we have some spinach leaves that I'll probably put on top. And then I want to show you the colors. All the different colors. We're adding celery and cucumber. They are green and light green with this. We have our carrots are orange. We have purple onion and red tomato that we're going to cut up. And I have a yellow pepper that I'm going to add to it. So all the pretty colors. So when I put it on here, I'll show you how pretty it looks. So let's get going, and you can watch me make my salad for lunch. Okay, cutting up the vegetables took about 5 minutes, but I want to show you. Oh, look how pretty that is. All the colors. When you eat, try to find as many colors in your vegetables as you can. Some vegetables come in lots of colors, like peppers come in a variety of colors, and potatoes and carrots even, tomatoes. Oh, it's so fun. So that's the pretty part. And then 5 minutes to cut all this up and put it together. We add our beans. We add our tuna. We add our cheese. We add our salad dressing. So I realized when I made my salad that I forgot to put the spinach in. So when I saw that, I just put the spinach in and mixed it in with everything else because I mixed my whole salad up. So there you go. That's all of the ingredients. Then we'll take a bite. Ready with our delicious lunch that took us about 6 minutes. Sitting at the drive-thru also takes you about 6 minutes. So this is what else you can do with 6 minutes. 200 calories of total deliciousness. So good. I'll finish my lunch later. Thanks for joining me. I enjoyed having you here so much. If this is helpful and you want more recipes you can do with vegetables and things, subscribe. If you have ideas you want me to try, if you have recipes you want me to tweak, let me know, because we can make so many delicious things. And the more fruits and vegetables we use, the more we fill up on stuff that's low calorie and super good for your body. So if this has been helpful, please like it, and I would love to hear any comments that you have. And thanks for being part of us.